This is the year 2021, Common Era. That means it's already 2000 years since we used this calendar. But humankind's history spanned much longer than that. We spent hundreds of thousands of years in the wilderness, evolving, getting better, inventing and creating society as we move on. It's hard to imagine we can be what we are today without the individual desire to be and to have more food, to have more strength, to have more kids, to have more power. I think we all can relate to that. There is always a desire to have something that we don't have. We are craving something that we think we want. Whether it actually matters to us, makes us happy or not, doesn't really matter. There is some positive aspect about desire, like what I said before. It's a source of motivations to be better. If we don't have that, we probably still hunting animals, eating berries, and drawing at a cave wall. Even though, if you want to think about it further, there's actually nothing wrong or bad about it. It comes with a catch though. The negative part about it is how it sometimes torments us in our mind. We suffer, we feel all kinds of emotions at the prospect that we don't get what we think we should get. Somehow we feel like we lose something, though nothing really changed at all. It still has what we have. We still have what we have. We just don't gain anymore. That's it. I never thought of myself as a materialistic person. Someone that focus on ownership or wealth or something. But I'm apparently are, though I focus on more I focus more on something intangible, like intelligence, respect, or even love. I discovered that when I watched this certain YouTuber that's quite famous in my country. He's known by his vlog while he's studying at a university in Tokyo, Japan. Seeing his videos, he looks just so full of life. He's there, studying abroad with his scholarship. He's able to hang out, having a good time with his friends, meeting girls that looks like they like him, being adored by everyone here back home. He just looked like someone that has everything that I have ever wanted. That's why, to be honest, sometimes when I watch his video, I feel pain. It feels like a hungry dog trapped in a cage, seeing someone waving a big juicy steak. So you just sit there, seeing that, not able to do anything. This is also reminds me of the story of Percy Jackson, a fictional hero in stories by Rick Riordan. In one of his adventures, he met a witch called Medea. Medea said, using her magic, she can grant Percy whatever he wants as long as he would abandon his friends. She then summoned a mirror. It's by no means an ordinary mirror. Instead of showing the reflection of what's in front of it, it shows the better version of reality. Percy look at the mirror and find a version of himself that is taller, more handsome, and doesn't have that chipped tooth that was caused by his fall when he was fall from a tree back then when he was a child. It's really very tempting. Now, reflecting on these cases, I wonder why I think about it in the first place. Is it envy? Probably. At least if it's not the cause, it is one of the symptoms, or perhaps it is about insecurities that I buried deep within me. It could be, but why do I feel insecure? I guess why we feel insecure is because of the way we see ourselves in relations to other people. You know, our visions is subjective and relative. We feel low because we see someone above us, but not like in a literal manner where there is always earth, the ground as a reference point to see what's up and what's down. We cannot see we cannot see how high or how low we are without seeing other people around us. In the end, we see what we wanted to see. We are as high or as low as how far we see other people around us. It reminds me of a piece of wisdom by an Arabian sage. He said, if you see someone above you, see also someone that's below you. He meant that as a way to have a balanced life, because having too much of a thing is always bad, even if it's the thing that we like, or even it's a thing that's good. Focusing on something that we don't have makes us forget about all the things that we have. It's not rare that we only notice how important certain things after it's gone from our life. That's called taking things for granted. Thinking that we deserve all the things that we want and all the things that we have. When I get desperate, sometimes from my worsening eyesight, I then remember the life of a blind person. That makes me realize how lucky I am to have witnessed all the colors of the world. That blind person, however, also feels like how he's able to listen to all the sounds in the world. He feels lucky, for there is someone that is blind and deaf. Amor fati, love your fate, even the bad and painful ones, because without the heat and the pressure, the diamond cannot ever be formed. Without being held back, the arrow cannot go as far as it is. Their history is part of their identity. Now tell me, is it even you, without all the pain that scars you and the mistakes that you cannot undo?